Yo guys, be sure to check out my sponsors mobilecoinkings.com for cheap NBA and Madden mobile coins. They have really fast service, really good support. When you use code CLUTCH, you get 10% off. Links in the description. Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Clutch. In this video, I'm doing a squad builder based on NBA players that have lived in the hood. Now, I did have to make a variation of this because it was really hard to find information based off of this, so I had to make it NBA players that have lived in the hood and had a hard child life or childhood. So some of these players lived in the hood, some of these players just had a really hard childhood. And if you know any other players besides these ones on the screen, let me know. The first one I have is John Wall. Be sure to smash the like button because this was a really hard video to make and do the research for. So John Wall grew up experiencing his father being in jail for most of his life. His father died when he was 8, right after being released out of jail. His mother had to work multiple jobs. His father committed an armed robbery and a second-degree murder, and John Wall had to grow up living and knowing what his father had done. So he always got put down on just for those reasons, just because of what his father has done, and it led him to more trouble and stuff. But he honestly looked past it and became a great NBA player. This next one is Dwayne Wade. We all know how Dwayne Wade was born in Chicago, which is the #1 city for homicides. Dwayne Wade was pretty much in the hood. His mother had to sell drugs to keep the family living pretty much. He even said that his mother was on drugs and his family grew up in a gang environment. And he said that he actually experienced dead bodies laying on the ground, multiple of them. And that's honestly really hard for a child to experience. I don't understand how he could do that and just overcome all that. Not think about it, not get tempted into that type of lifestyle and become an NBA player. Next one, Jimmy Butler. When Jimmy Butler was 13, his mother kicked him out of the house, saying specifically, "I don't like the look of you, you gotta go." And then he had to spend his preteen and teenage years pretty much homeless and without a family. Now imagine that. This Jimmy Butler is our best player on the team because I feel like he probably had it worse. His family basically just telling you, "We don't want you here, now leave." At a pretty difficult age too. And one thing that I wanted to mention was I could have went with a 93 Dwayne Wade, but I honestly didn't have enough coins for that, so I'm really sorry, but it honestly doesn't matter. They play the same. And yeah, so this Jimmy Butler, I feel like he had the hardest childhood. That's why I picked him to be the best player pretty much. You guys can let me know what child you think had it the worst in the comments. And also let me know what other players had it worse. I know there's some like Allen Iverson and Serge Ibaka, which I could have picked instead of Kevin Garnett, but he didn't have the right lineup. So Kevin Garnett, when Kevin Garnett was going into his senior year of high school, he got arrested with 2 other students for being involved in a fight that he wasn't really even involved in. It was just for racial issues, and he had to move, and it could have affected the rest of his career. Now, I know this one's not as bad as the other ones, but this is honestly still pretty bad. I couldn't really find information on the big man because, I mean, you must have had to been taken care of pretty well to grow to be like 7 foot tall. I know it's mostly genetics and all, but you still have to be like taken care of. Like if you're starving and stuff, like I don't think it'll be 7 foot tall because you have to grow and stuff and get sleep. But I'm a doctor, you know. But I found information on Serge Ibaka and Mirza Teletovic, I think, but I didn't put him in this lineup because I wanted the cards to be elites, and I know that sounds really messed up, but I wanted this team to be as best as possible. So Amari Stoudemire. Stoudemire's parents divorced when he was young. I don't know how old, but when he was 12, his father had a heart attack and died, and his mom was constantly in and out in jail, leaving him kind of in the situation of like John Wall and Jimmy Butler mixed together kind of. So that's honestly really hard to deal with. He had to live with his sisters and stuff and help to get support on his own. So I know this was a sensitive topic, but let's see how well these cards play together. My goal is at least to try to get everyone to score in one quarter And where is it? It's a big man lineup, which is an 87 overall completely, which is pretty good because we only have 2 players that are 87 or above. And one thing I want to apologize before this is I know my screen recorder is going to glitch out and like spaz out the whole time. That is not really my fault, but I'm going to make do with the best I got. See, as you can see, it's like twitching and stuff. I'm really trying to get a new one. I don't know how to fix it. That's why on my channel I never really do gameplays. That's a terrible shot right there. We get the rebound. And it really only does this during gameplays. Like, it doesn't do this when I do pack openings for the most part. Let's see, pull up. And that's a 3 with Jimmy Butler, our team captain. I'm just going to say he's my team captain. We'll try to get everyone to score just because, you know, they deserve it. They had a hard life. But honestly, one of my favorite stories out of all of them is the John Wall story. I know it's a pretty bad story to deal with, but everyone had a bad story. My favorite one is the John Wall one, though. We get Kevin Garnett to score right there. Let me know if you guys know any other hard stories. I think I said Allen Iverson had a hard one. He's one of the ones known for that. Who else? Oh, Kawhi Leonard. I was literally this close to putting him in the lineup, but I actually didn't because the small forward issue. So I picked Jimmy Butler instead. And there we go. We get Amari Stoudemire to score. So I think we need only one more person to score, and I think that's Dwayne Wade. So we'll get him to score. And actually, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Kawhi Leonard actually had a story. I don't really remember it. I think it was something with his mom, or like someone got shot. Like, no, his dad got shot like right in front of his face. I don't remember, but I'm apologizing for my screen, but Kawhi Leonard's dad got shot right in front of him or something. I don't remember. If anyone wants to let me know, I'd appreciate that. And we get Dwayne Wade to score. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed. I put a lot of research into this. One of my favorite videos to make, actually. Like, I actually really had fun making this. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. And yeah, Clutch Team, sign out. Peace.